Happy evening to you all. This is Kavita, holistic nutrition coach. So today we are going live. So our topic is connect your gut and heart. Our main focus is about the symptoms, and each symptom is related to one particular emotion that we have been discussing so far in 6 series of videos. So hope you all have gone through the video. So this team, my gut team, I wanted to introduce. So we are together as a team, making you heal and get a disease-free condition. Vijibala, can you introduce yourself? You are on.
Yeah. So myself, Vijibala, I'm working as a holistic nutrition cum diabetic educator last 10 years. Thank you.
Yes, Dhanya.
Hi, this is Dhanyalakshmi, holistic nutrition coach. So I've been with an experience of 15 plus years. So into the gut health, we have been working together with so many clients, and we have been seeing awesome results with them. So we are hoping to be here and heal you people with good results and good health and happy life. So thanks for giving us the opportunity.
Yeah, Shivapriya, yourself. You are on mute.
Sorry. I'm Shivapriya, holistic nutrition coach. I've been into this dietetics field for more than 10 years. Right now, doing my private practice. So we all coaches together working for the betterment of your gut. So I always have a strong belief, like if you heal your gut, you can heal your body. So we are happy to help you out here, especially for gut cases. Because nowadays gut is like more than 90% of the cases we are seeing are gut related. So, but through holistic approach, we can able to reverse all the conditions. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, coaches. I have already given a short introduction in series 1 about the gut, but let me give you an introduction again. So gut is what is gut health? So gut is the food, right? You put into your mouth. Okay, so organs, the mouth, the esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine. Okay, so all these organs and their health are collectively called as a gut health. Okay, so how do you find out whether you have a healthy gut? Anyone? Okay, so if you have an healthy gut, how do you find out is whatever food you eat, you will be able to digest the food completely. And the nutrients from the particular food, you will be able to absorb the nutrients completely. So that is called as a healthy gut. So we have all heard about the gut microbiome. What is the gut microbiome? We had heard of. Gut microbiome is a collective amount of bacteria that is present in your gut. Surprisingly, we have more than 1,000 species of bacteria in our stomach, okay, in our gut especially. So what happens is this gut microbiome, they work very hard to keep us more fit and healthy. They also perform a multiple functions such as they help in maintaining the blood sugar level. They help in they connect with the brain, and they also help to maintain a body balance, good balance in the body. They also act as a strengthening barrier to restrict unwanted chemicals to pass through the gut. Okay, and they also they are the major source for the secretion of happy hormones in the gut. The happy hormones is the serotonin, where about 80 to 90% of hormones are secreted in the gut. So this gut microbiota plays a major role. Okay, and coming to the word I said, the gut microbiota connects with the brain. So what is the connection? Okay, so this gut microbiota, they connect with the brain. What is that? They have a code language. They communicate between themselves. The chemicals from the gut microbiota and the neurons of the brain, they all connect together and gives a good stability. So this connection is called as the gut-brain axis. And this communication happens when we are asleep. So when there is a miscommunication between the gut and the brain, that is where the disturbances occur. And this might even lead to major health lifestyle disorders such as diabetes mellitus, obesity, Parkinson's diseases, and so on. And few may experience minor symptoms like belching, bloating, GERD, burping, and so on. So varied symptoms occurs when there is a miscommunication between the gut and the brain. So this is a very basic introduction about the gut. Okay. So coming to who we are, we call ourselves as a holistic nutrition coach. So what is the word holistic? Holistic is something, excuse me. So we call ourselves as a holistic nutrition coach. So we differ from clinical dietitians. We are not restricted only in giving diet. Of course, we give a diet, but we look into the 360-degree angle of a particular person. Okay, we call the person, that is, we treat the person rather than treating a disease. We don't even call it as a disease, we call it as a disorder in our term. Okay, when talking about the 7 areas of life, we identify the cause, which lifestyle is affecting the person, and we try to reverse the person's that particular lifestyle. So that is where we are into working as a holistic nutrition coach. Okay. So for example, to make you more understand, when few people, take about 50 to 100 of them are suffering from typhoid. We know the cause, that is typhoid is due to a particular bacteria. So the cause is known in this case, but it is not in the case of diabetes mellitus. So when coming or talking about the cause, we know only the risk factors. The risk factors could be the obesity or hereditary or any other hypertension or any other imbalance. Okay, so these are the risk factors, but the cause remain to be unknown in case of diabetes. So that is where we coaches get into the analysis, history taking, and then we go and treat them in that particular area. So this is what we are treating the root cause of the disease. So we are into it. Yeah, this is about the introduction, a short introduction about who we are. And over to Tanya.
Thank you, Kavita, for giving a wonderful introduction about the gut health and the holistic approach that we do. So here, basically, we are going to look into the aspects, how we are going to really help you out. So that is what is the thing that I'm going to speak about. So we have been giving you a lot of things about the symptoms and how it has been related to the emotions and all these informations in last few weeks. And you've been going through the YouTube links and the messages that we have given, and you've been, going through the polls and answering the questions also, which symptom you have been suffering from and how it has been, rectified through certain ways that you've been doing, identifying how to rectify it. So by all these things put together, we actually, each and every one of us basically need a guide. Okay, though we know everything, though we are in a, the medical profession or non-medical profession, whosoever it is, we actually need a guide to connect, make us align all the points and make us understand and realize where we are really falling apart. So in this case, we are here as a guide to help you all out and to bring you all in an aligned manner wherein you can start analyzing yourself, how you're going wrong and where you're going wrong. And we are here to guide you in such a way to, reverse this condition and come out of this condition completely, which I mean, when I mean completely, a permanent solution, because a permanent solution can be given only when we look into the root cause. So here we will be looking into the root cause and also getting into the complete history of yours. It is not only about the 24 hours recall or the food recall. It is not about just the medications that you're taking or just the lifestyle. It is all about your history from your childhood. So when we identify the root cause through this, it is very easy for us to reverse any condition in this manner. And as Kavita mentioned and Shivapriya mentioned in the beginning, gut is the major part wherein if you start correcting it completely, if you start making it work by its efficiency, then the complete body is being recovered. Okay, we are not going to fall prey for any disease or disorders with this, the gut issues, with the gut health issues, right? So let me just show you what we are exactly going to do. I'll just share the screen. Right. Okay. So here we are with the program of 108 days. So why we have come up with a program of 108 days? So basically it is like, when a body is being treated for really like say like 60 days, or earlier it was like 21 days, then it became 48 days, then it become like 108 days now. Why? Because during all these pandemic period, or because of too much of exposure to the social media, what is happening is like the brain is not being put into alignment in a proper way within a short period of time. So earlier the habit formation was just taking a very limited time, wherein like 21 days or 48 days or 60 days kind of. But now, to align everything properly, we need a time of at least 108 days. So we have chosen this 108 days for you people to gather yourself together and live your life really happy. So in this 108 days program, what are we going to really give you? So we're going to give you how to, help yourself to cleanse your gut through the holistic approach and through the diet plans that we are going to give. So here you will be having one-on-one call with the personal coach. A personal coach will be assigned to you, and they will be going through the the complete history taking, and all those analysis would be done, and you will be taught how to really make some changes into your diet or into your lifestyle or into your thought process and whatsoever through the holistic approach. And you will also be given certain recipes when and where required, and you will be given complete WhatsApp support with the assigned coach. Anytime you require any help, you can approach them through WhatsApp. So this is how the program goes. So complete 108 days, you will be assisted and guided with a coach. So you will not be missing a place even a single day, right? So for this 108 days, I know you've been seeing in the screen, for this 108 days, we are charging 24,000. Yes. So this 24,000 is an investment for your health to recover permanently and lead a healthy life. And this 24,000, we are going to give you a beautiful offer for the next 48 hours, wherein people who see this live will be getting the complete 3 months, that is 108 days program, only for 18,000. And you will be availing this offer within just 48 hours from now on. So after 48 hours, it will be 24,000 only. So try to, take some time, think yourself, discuss with your family how important is your gut health, and how much you have to focus now rather than thinking later. Because people always think, my life, which is going now, is like with the work or with my education or with my, financial income, and all those things are there. But health is a last priority. But if health is becoming the first priority, definitely the life is going to be really smooth, and it's going to be like really helpful for you to get through all other hurdles which is coming through, right? So take a right decision and make a right investment for your health and get recovered very soon. So here are few client reviews that we have already got through certain programs of ours. So who have been having acidity issues and kind of burping issues, and because of acidity, they are suffering with a lot of headache or kind of sleeplessness. All these sufferings are being taken care through holistic approach and through dietary habits. With these, we have been seeing awesome results, and these are the the feedbacks that we have been getting from the journey of getting your gut health recovered. So you can just go through this. So here we are with this to tell you all about what is this gut health program all about. And as I told you, just look into it and join us to make yourself really live happily. Thank you.
Thank you, Dhanya. So this session, what we have discussed in the program is we look into the client for the permanent solution rather than going for the instant solution. So we have here Vijay and Shivapriya who will be taking the Q&A. So you can come out with your queries. Hello, Auntie. Thank you for joining. Do you have any query? Okay, if not, the common questions what we have received will be answered by the coach.
So usually what people will can how to differentiate the chest pain and then gastritis pain.
Actually, which is a chest pain, no, it radiates to the upper shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder. But when it comes to acidity, it will not radiate to your shoulders. Actually, it will be like here, compress. It's a sort of compression, along with the sour taste will be here, no, like heartburn. So that will be that typical indication of acid reflux or acidity. But when it comes to heart-related issues, we'll be getting right shoulder pain. That will not be there in acidity.
Okay. So only right shoulder pain, and then some people will get radiating there below their stomach. Okay. So for them also it will be a gastritis pain. Just please differentiate it. So don't get fear of the gastritis pain and then chest pain. Okay. Because the chest pain will give lots of sweating, and then the pain will be radiating more. Okay. So that's why the Shivapriya is told. And then all bulging and then bloating, it's all the gut issues or any abdomen problem related to abdomen problem.
Not abdominal problem. It's a gut related issue actually. All sort of blotting, burping, heartburn. Everything is related to gut. We cannot differentiate like it's abdominal problem. See, abdomen is just here only. But when it comes to gut, it starts from the mouth and ends in the anus.
Okay.
But it's a typical indication that your gut got inflamed.
Okay.
Maybe it could be any areas. Maybe a stomach or a small intestine or a pancreas. Okay, or the colon. Anything it could be. They need to undergo certain investigation so that we can find out what sort of inflammation is.
Okay. So how does the gut health related to the constipation? Because lots of people will get constipation and then hemorrhoids problem, feces problems also it will be there, no? So how it will be related to our gut issues?
See, I already told you constipation is because of like your stools. See, I just want to explain what is constipation actually. The constipation is if they are going stools maybe weekly once or weekly twice, or if though they go pass stools regularly, still it could be very difficult for them to pass. It may be hard stools or dry stools. That's also considered as a constipation. Not about only the frequency, it depends upon the consistency of the stools too. Okay, of course it's related to gut. Maybe it could be because of lot of reasons are there. Maybe nutritional deficiencies, lack of fiber, or there is some inflammation or the imbalance between pro and prebiotics. So of course, it's related to gut. The constipation is related. That is the foremost indication that your gut got inflamed, actually,
Okay, okay,
or could be an overgrowth of some bacteria, maybe
okay,
fungi, parasite, yeast.
okay. So you're more fond of hypo and hyper acidity. Now, how we have how to identify? Because so a lot of people getting confused those things. How we will identify the hypo and hyper acidity problem?
Yeah, actually, nowadays what we are facing is 90% is hypoacidity. If you want to differentiate, better to go for an endoscopy.
Okay,
Okay, doctors will diagnose through endoscopy. They'll insert on tiny cameras inside our esophagus. Then they'll find out the amount of acid in the stomach and about the pH of the acid. The
okay,
pH should be between 2 to 1 to 2, 3.5 max. If it goes above, then the pH is less. It's a peculiar indication of low stomach acid. If the pH is normal, in a sense, if it is acidic, like less than 2 ranges, it's a hyperacidic case. So medical diagnosis is more important than the homemade things. Better to go for a medical diagnosis, what doctors doing. We have a simple test to find out hypo and hyper, but still it depends on the case. I cannot reveal it now. No, it varies from case to case, actually.
okay, okay, okay. So, Dhanaka, so a lot of people it's telling how to just you are interlinked with your gut issues and then emotions. So how we can able to just few things let us know also, because we are always in the video we are just connecting with our emotions also, no?
Right,
So
right,
just if you explain it now, that would be really good because people are still get confusing those things.
right. So as we are talking about constipation, let me just put it in a simple way. What is actually constipation? Something which is being held in the body for a couple of days or more than 24 hours or more than 48 hours. It is being held tightly in the body, which is very hard to release, right? So when we take our emotions, which is being stubbornly stored in our heads, is it easy to release? No. We always find it very hard. We have hard times to release that until and unless when somebody is forcing us to tell about that, we start telling, but still we have more of emotions to it. We cry over it, or we feel really bad telling it out and all those things. Same way, when you see the constipation issues or something like that, we do feel that tightness, and we feel a lot of stress over it, and sometimes it is more painful when we pass it out, right? So it is the way that we can easily relate some emotions with the constipation that I told. So few are the other emotions that we can relate it with the gut health symptoms, which are the other symptoms which has been lying around. So for each and every one, it has been different, basically. So I just took one example, and we have been seeing many other emotions connected in various other videos that we have given already. So we can just go through that. And if anybody has got any personal changes that they have been seeing by doing journaling, or a personal identification that they have been making the connection between their gut health and the emotions, please, you people can share it here.
Yes. So Shivapriya and Dhanya said a lot of about the how we have to clinically identify and holistically we have to differentiate the emotions and just go through videos. So everything will be helpful for you, because you have to come out lot of because nowadays we are undergoing lots of stress. So while if you are going to a doctor, first they say only the stress is the main cause of all the disease. Even diabetes or gut issues or renal, anything will be the main cause will be a stress issues, because we are just going through a lot of stresses, unknowingly we are undergo the stress. Okay, so just go through the videos, it will be really helpful for you. And then if you have any other questions, you just come out, otherwise I just give it to Kavita.
Yeah, thank you, Vijay. So talking about the stress, this gut is the mother or the root of all the disease. That is what we have discussed so far. What is that? When people are feeling stressed out or anxious, it might lead to the gut issue. or vice versa. So when they have the gut issues, they naturally feel the anxiousness and the stress. So this happens, and most of them would have experienced this. Okay, so each and every emotion, what we are. So try to maintain the happy hormones in the gut. Okay, so balance your gut and the brain. So this is from me. Any queries, post in the group. We will clarify it and make use of us. We holistic coaches are doing it to create an awareness of what we are doing it and how it is going to help you. So my request is to make use of it and come out of your queries and understand and get others good help of it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you from my side.